need to try to get these kills, but Jake Puncake with a three-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers, absolutely. Does get spotted out by again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. A contest does come in, the tide's gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to the call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe Max, they got it. They did. They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, coming in, Williams out for me, able to take down that solo on 2v4 just like that. Daddy Rare will see last time he's hitting. Oh no. And Festival going to be assassinated in the corner. Will be the side of EWG Academy winning around him.
Vessel dinner first. That's just common courtesy, right?
It's not even.
Never mind, but my goodness, EWG Academy feeling confident, feeling like they are going to win this series.
Yeah, Farming here, he decides he's going to take him hostage. He's going to show him those brick walls. Nothing G13 related happening here. And
rest of this B3 time, you will have Ren early rotated, able to take down one, might get traded out here, will be on the chase. And Ren so sneaky, so slippery, gonna be going back, a double for Ren. You can't kill this man, he is just being a nuisance. Make it a triple for Ren. The time secured for the side of Amplify. He is like a phantom menace, you just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more, just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 screen. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7 straight for Ren. And the win going the way of Amplify Black on this map number 1. My goodness.
Jake Puncake likes that idea out as another kill for him as he's actually popping off out again. Doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it is this one here over the side of PG Red to try to get this one. But again, it's just a contest. They need to try to get these kills, but Jake Puncake with a three-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers, absolutely. Doesn't get spotted out by Decent, just holding that angle from the back. And again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. A contest does come in, the tide's gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way if you're having Elite Legends. This is looking too close to the call here for me and Spyro. It is a very back and forth right now as I do believe
they got it. They did.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
one. My goodness.
Jake Pancake wipes that idea out as another kill for him.
Welcome back, guys. We should have another banger match on our hands tonight. I'm your host. My name's Calamity or Clam. I'm going to be casting, the EWG playoffs. This is going to be round number 1 of Group C. This is the winner side of it. It's going to be the Cul-De-Sac Menaces versus the Hefty Turtles tonight. And, these teams are very similar, it seems like, in their record as well so far on the season. Let me pull up the information. I believe I have their standings as well as the map count. It looks like the Hefty Turtles 2-1, 8-5 for the map count for them, and then Cul-De-Sac Menaces also 2-1, 8-4. So very similar teams, honestly, on paper. We'll see how they match up tonight as we take a look at the maps and modes for tonight's series on our hands. What's up, Mamba? It's another triple dose of Hacienda, I swear. Every time I cast this series, it's triple Hacienda, it would seem. So, yeah, fundamentals for the first 3 maps, but then we'll switch paces up. If it goes map number 4, it'll be Skyline Hardpoint, so definitely a bang-out map number 4, and then red card map number 5, definitely a more methodical map, so potentially could be a good series here. We'll find out. These teams similarly matched up on paper. I'm curious if that translates to the actual match itself, as we'll go ahead and look at the rosters really quick. It's going to be Cul-De-Sac Menaces on your screen. It's going to be Hooligan, Strizzy, Kaizen, and Avail tonight for the Cul-De-Sac Menaces. And on the flip side, you got the Hefty Turtles. It's going to be Sleazy, Sin, Amir, and Clutch coming out tonight. The Hefty Turtles, I've casted them before as well. I believe they took the last one. I watched them against Jay Hangley, so we'll see if they can win this one as well. Very similar teams in their own right. Let me let these players know I'm ready so we can get things started on the matchup. And we'll get things here rocking and rolling. And I mean, predictions, guys. I will put a poll in chat real quick, and you guys can chime on in. Who you guys think's going to take it? Put in the chat. You guys put your votes in before this map number 1 start. And I guess it's only fair I make my predictions since I'm the one going to be watching this series. Man, I didn't really think about this beforehand. It's tough, too, because I haven't seen the Cul-De-Sac Menaces play as of yet, and I have seen the Hefty Turtles play, so it's a little bit unfair, to be honest. I might... this is a tough one for me. I might take the Turtles. I think I'm going to take the Turtles in 5. It's hard to predict, because I don't want to be too biased toward the team I've watched, you know, versus the team I haven't, so I'm not sure... It's just tough, you know. This first map will tell me a lot about both this matchup in general, to be honest. Usually the first hard point, I can kind of tell who's going to win the series just based on how the first map goes, usually. But we'll see if they're able to come out hot for the side of the Cul-De-Sac Menaces. Maybe show me something. Maybe upset my own predictions here. We'll find out here in a minute, but I believe the teams are going to be loading on into this map here in a second. We're actually waiting on one player to get back to their setup, so... We'll see. I appreciate the follows, guys, in the chat as well. I appreciate you guys. Speedy, I believe that's how you say that. And then Wax on Wax. Appreciate you guys. And shout out everybody coming through. We should have a good matchup tonight. It might go round number 5, or map number 5, excuse me. We'll see. I don't know if we'll have it on the cards, but if we do reach the map number 5, it's going to be a pretty interesting one as well. We'll pull up the maps once again while we're waiting for these players to load on in and get ready. Triple dose of Hacienda. So, I mean, we're going to be seeing this map a lot. Get familiar with it. Get comfortable, as I do hear the beeps in my ears, so we are going to be getting started. And, predictions for me. Map number 1. I know I predicted a map number 5 for the Turtles here, but map number 1 is going to be a toss-up for me. Really, I do think the Turtles is going to take this one, but it's going to be one of those ones. I don't think it's going to be a one-sided affair. I think this will be an incredibly close matchup. And really, just for me, whoever rotates to that rock hill first and can hold it might have the advantage here, but we'll see. We'll see if the Cul-De-Sac, if the Menaces are going to be menacing today, or if it's going to be the Turtles coming out and their hefty lad bags, putting them in the bodies. Excuse me. Oh no, did my OBS just freeze? What just happened? Okay, there we go. It's back. It's back. There we go. Hold up. I hope I'm not lagging here. Let's find out. And, okay, I think I'm not lagging, but it looks like we're going to end things, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, if I'm lagging or not, we'll transition back to me while the teams get sorted and situated. That scared me for a second. I thought my stream was about to crash. And I'm getting word, I guess one of them's resetting their COD. Their game is bugging. He's on like 400 ping or something, so we're going to get that situated here. And, yeah, I mean, we'll just wait here for a second for him to reset, and it should be things, getting situated here. I mean, the first match is definitely usually the most difficult one. Once you get settled into the series a little bit more and get the flow of things, it starts progressing pretty quickly here. So, sorry, apologize for the delay, guys, but it is what it is. COD's a great game, as we all know. Oh, man. Looks like we got some Turtles fans in the chat as well. I see Speedy's Cul-De-Sac Menaces and 3 Turtles fans in chat. Wow, you guys are outnumbering them tonight. Oh, I forgot. That reminds me, actually. I forgot to post the Codcaster link in the Discord, but I'll do that now while I'm thinking about it. Might as well. Give me a little bit of time to work with here. And yeah, I don't know. This is one of those series where I feel like this could go either way. I'm not very confident. I did predict map 5, so obviously I think I'm probably going to go the distance, but I'm not super confident in the Turtles or the Menaces here. It's really just like map 1. What are they going to show me here, really? I mean, the records are about dead even. We'll see, who takes Group C. Let me pull up the bracket for the playoffs as well. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm looking at it right now. So the winner of this plays the JC Twisters, and the JC Twisters, they 3-0'd Cabal Omega, who were the #1 seed. They didn't lose a single map, and they got absolutely hammered in round number 1. So anything can happen. Upsets are on the cards for sure here. So, anything can happen. I mean, you got to be careful. You got to be on point to make sure you're able to continue. You don't want to drop to losers right away. That's not a good look if you can, because it's going to be a longer road, a lot more difficult road for you as well if you lose that winners round 1. So this is an important matchup for both of these teams, making sure that they're locked in and they're ready for this. And it looks like we are back on in to map number 1 here. Turtle Shell's getting crushed like Mario. Hey, there's some Menaces fans in the chat. There they are. And we'll see if I got the teams right here in a second. It looks like I might. Let's see. Is it on the overlay correct real quick before we start things? It looks like they are flipped, so I'll get that fixed here in a second, guys. 1 second. And we'll flip on through right now. Apologize for that, but so far so good. It's going to be the Hefty Turtles on the left side of the screen, already getting some decent early time, but that's going to be 4 dead already. I'm lagging a little bit, guys. Sorry about this. I might have to close out of some tabs here, but it might have fixed on itself, so hopefully that's no more issues with my computer. Hopefully that's not going to be the case here, but it's been a scrappy P1 so far. P2 is still up for grabs. Kaizen, the last one alive on the overextension. Oh no, looks like we had a player lag out. Oh, unfortunate. We're probably going to stop this match here, and unfortunately we're going to get this thing reset yet again, so apologies, guys. I don't know what's going on with one of the players. I guess the ping thing, something's happening here. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me look in chat real quick as we hop back into me for a second while we get things situated. I'm not sure what's going on. I guess maybe his internet's bugging or something. What's up, Dead Vibes? Appreciate the gas. Appreciate the gas. Yeah, we're having some issues with one of the players. I think his ping is spiking really bad. I'm not sure what's going on. I think maybe his internet is messing up or something. We'll get some clarification, and hopefully we can get that fixed shortly here. I'd hate to have that. Hate to have them bring in a sub or potentially even forfeit, you know, for not having their fourth's computer or internet not working. So I mean, we'll see what happens here. You know, we're just gonna be waiting in the meantime. Let me just play some music or something in the meantime in the background. I'm not sure. Oh, you guys can't hear that because I switched it. Oops. Let's fix this real quick. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. Anyway, but I mean, hopefully we'll get things started here in a second, and it'll actually work. Oh, is that what happened? The Cabal players got caught bagging? Yeah. Yeah, I see, like, I understand why leagues do this, where they want to, like, have it, like, tiered divisions, right, of players, but that's the problem you run into with trying to run a league like this, where it's, like, skill groups, is the fact that people are gonna do this, you know, like, they try and sandbag, they try and win some free cash, and, I mean, yeah, it is what it is, but, you know, the fact that they were found, that's good, so, I mean, that makes sense. I appreciate the clarification on that. Yeah, so, I mean... So anything's possible in this league. I mean, Cabal's already out. They're caught sandbagging, I guess. So we'll see what happens. I guess we're loading in for the 3rd time here on this Hacienda. Finally. So that was a quick intermission, but hopefully this time around we'll actually be playing the game. We'll find out here in a second if that's the case. Appreciate you guys for letting me know that info, too, because I had no idea. I saw some things in chat the other day, but that was about a different situation, I believe. Completely unrelated in the general chat. If you guys were in general chat of EWG last night, oh my god, it was there was popcorn. A bunch of people were watching along with that, and it was an interesting affair, for sure. We'll see what is going to be happening, though, is we're going to be restarting for the 3rd time. Maybe 3rd time's the charm, this one. We'll see. A long squirt so far, gets first blood already. Shots over the top, a second one as well. Nice job from him, as well as Clutch combining on in. That's going to be 3 dead. We'll see if Clutch can get the 4th, and he will. So this should be time going blue right now. And yeah, everybody just struggling to get to the hill. They're not really ready for this gunfight. It's Clutch just ironing these angles so effectively so far, but jumps at the worst possible moment. So he will fall. They got to be careful not to flip on through on these spawns, and they're losing the gunfights. The Turtles are getting picked apart right now. The spawns are still in from P2, but this route from number 5 might pay off. We'll see what Strizzy can do on the overextension. Tags on in on the 1 and a second one. Just can't get either of them. So, the Turtles will maintain map positioning at the spawns for new for now. We'll see if they're able to hold, as they have a fragile setup right now. It's going to be a long squirt watching the overextension, and that's an important one for him to find, because that was the lone player toward the fence for now. It's going to be a Veil, taking the same route, though, but he's a little bit delayed. Waiting on Hooligan to chime on in here, but Hooligan's going to get spotted. Hooligan will get taken down, but a Veil is going to be helping out his teammate in the back. Has one more player to find in the spawn, but he can't do it. Can't win the gunfight. It's just Kaizen on the hill, but he's able to get a couple and break it from the front. Now the pinch is on in, though. The split spawns are coming in full effect. Will it end up mattering? Kaizen chimes in with Hooligan. They're going to get the first, but they're getting pinched on through. The nade over the top will slow them down. See if what this gunfight's in the front look like, as an important one in the back is also taking place, and that's going to be Clutch winning an important one there. So 20 seconds left to fight over, and so far it's just Kaizen last alive on the hill. Shots on through. He should fall here in a second. And it looks like he finally will die in the P2 hill, but that was a lot of time that Cul-De-Sac Menaces were able to amount on that hill as well, not having the spawns, but it didn't seem to matter. 37 apiece, it would seem, just about right now as we transition to this P3 hill. Squirt getting shots on in the back, but he has another player to find, but it looks like Amir is going to find that one for him. We'll see what this pinch looks like as Kaizen behind two different players gets the first one. Will he read the second one toward this plat area? Looks like he's going to have the info. The shots are too good. 3 dead. All left of this player up top. I believe that's Sin as well, but Sin gets 2. Nice find for him to get. That was an important double kill. That should pin them all the way back in their spawn. He is taking a route, though. But number 5, I mean, Strizzy, looking for him in top plat. He can't seem to find him, but it doesn't matter because the route is not going to work out this time around. 3 do fall, but just like that, the Turtles, they flip on through the spawns. And this is 20 seconds to get on old here, but the rotations for new. I called it out before the cast started, guys. P4, the money hill on this Hacienda for a reason. You have to rotate to this hill, and it looks like 6 is already going to be there, but he's going to need some help. He has 2 members to deal with, and Sin, none the wiser, right next to this player on the hill. I'm sure they're waiting for a timing right here. Kaizen waits patiently, gets the first one, shots on in through the second one. He's going to get pushed out now, has to reload, and he will get the second one as well. Maybe even the third tags on in. He will get the third with the help of his teammate. Had a nice break on in, nice rotation from the Menaces there. They should be able to hold a lot of this initial P4 time. It's going to really be up to the Turtles. What does the break look like? That's a good pinch from the mid, but they're running out of time, running out of players here to deal with, and that should be the spawn out now toward boat. Pinned back deep. What does Squirt have to say about it? Gets the first one. Rockhead glitch is of no consequence to him. Teammates are getting shots over the top. Sin getting tags down low. Chiming on in with his teammate. It looks like Amir is able to get 2. Sin, the last member alive, needs to win this important 1v1, and he can't win it. That's going to be a Veil in the hill with the AR sliding on in, getting a crucial one on this P4. And Hooligan chimes on in for the last one, so that should be the final 10 or so going the way of Cul-De-Sac Menaces, and it was a great rotation from them, but the Turtles did make it sort of expensive at the end of that hill. Were able to at least contest a decent amount of that time. Otherwise, that could have been the runaway train for the scoreboard. We'll see what they were able to do on this rotation as we reset back to our second set of rotations here. P1 coming on up so far. It's going red. Decent setup from the Cul-De-Sac Menaces as well. Amir last alive already. Has a player to deal with over the top. Nade's not going to land, but that'll force him to play for this overextension on this route, but it should be red as well. This player surely has been called out. Amir gets tagged down a little bit, but he's going to slide on through. He might be able to kill this player on time, and it looks like he's going to chime in with his teammate, and they'll get just that done. 3 dead already, and the spawns will flip for now. Actually, they're getting parallels for now, so, I mean, it's going to be a foot race to hill. 20 seconds left on this P1 to play with as well, so, I mean, Hooligan, what can you do? The AR at that range, not able to get it done. And the time will go white. Sin's all the way in the back, but not the best gun for this gunfight. We'll see what kind of resistance he meets here. This is a better angle. I like this one a little bit more. Sin able to get the first one, picking up the AR as well. Very resourceful out of him, but the sub at that range, yeah, like I was saying, not that great of a gun for that gunfight. His teammates are winning gunfights in the side door, though, so it's just going to be Hooligan on this overextension, and he needs to go big, and he can't do it. Sin shuts him down. He does die in the back, though, so that might give the Menaces some clearance to work with toward this hill as well. Side door, 1 for 1 so far. The Veil might get a timing in the back. He spots both of these players, able to get the first one. 4 spawns right in front of him. That's going to be Amir, and he gets both of them. Great find there in the back from a Veil. We'll see what Strizzy can do. Side door gets the first one, and the second one as well. So the brick is on in. 2-piece from Strizzy. We'll see if they can get this scrap time. If they're able to do it, they might be able to get this game all but tied up going into new, but it's going to be a Veil. Suddenly found himself last alive on old. His teammates falling around him, and they don't have the rotation for new. So, I mean, what a great hold from the Turtles on this P2 late in that hill. Not only were they able to get all of that scrap time, but transition that into cutting off this new one. We'll see if they can win some important gunfights, as they're going to need to hold this P3 time. P3 is definitely a contest-heavy hill. We'll see if they're able, the side of Menaces to be able to break it so far. They're taking some deep routes. We'll see if it pays off for him. Hooligan also having a tough map right now, 7 and 17. Looking at him to step it up, and he steps it up big indeed. 2-piece from him. Nice route from him as well. Shooting both of those players in the back. And that'll be the break on in for the Menaces. They're down about 50 points going into this P4 here, Rock Hill. We'll see if they can soak the remaining scrap time on this one as Kaizen doing what he can. Team shots over through the fence. Unfortunate for him, but You know, he's not going to fall just yet. 2 for 2 in the kill feed. As it's now, it's just going to be a foot race to new. We'll see what number 3 Clutch can do. As he has a player, the timing. Oh, it's disgusting. Avail and Clutch don't see each other. They're just buying for positioning so slowly right here. Avail gets 1. Avail gets 2 on the rotation. And yet again, Cul-De-Sac Menaces prove to be the better rotating team to this P4 hill. They didn't get as much time on this P4 as they probably could have gotten last time. We'll see if it works out better for them this time around. So far, Avail ego challenge with the AR gets shut down. And that's going to be 2 falling in the feed for, oh my god, 3 as well. Kaizen last alive for the Menaces, has to go big and he can't do it. So that setup, that early rotation means absolutely nothing when you throw away your life like that. Great break from the Hefty Turtles, but honestly, just a kind of a blunder from the Menaces there. They needed to play a little bit tighter on that setup, and they weren't able to do it. A long squirt chimes on in with his teammates. 1 for 1, making it 2 for 2 now. The pressure mounting from the front, both sides. Sin looking a little lost for wear. Gets a 2-piece, though. Doesn't matter. Gunny, 99. And now, just this contest time from this P4. As we wind things on down, going into our 3rd set of rotations, we'll see what it looks like. Amir dancing on this P1 so far. Not able to get anything done as 2 do fall. The pressure mounting from Old as it's just Sin with the sub at that range. Can't get it done. The spawns are going to be split as well. 2 players on boat, 2 players on the back P2 side. This might be, you know, payoff, honestly, for the Turtles as Amir chimes in with 2. Great 2-piece for him to find. And what was a promising setup from Cul-De-Sac Menaces as they get a 4 dead. Just doesn't work for them on the mini-map. You would have thought maybe they were able to get a couple of kills off spawn, but just don't read the split spawns in time. But it doesn't seem to matter now as they finally get a clean 4 dead, and the spawns will not flip this time around. Even game if they can soak all of the remaining time on this P1, and they'll have spawns for P2 as well, so this is going to be an important hold for them to get. This might be the most important hill of the game so far. It's going to be this P2. Can the Cul-De-Sac Menaces hold on? So far, so good. It looks like Sin going to be soaking this old time, but it's really going to be about this rotation. Amir gets 1, instantly traded, though. And Clutch has the AR. Probably not the preferred gun for this gunfight, but he's going to be the close one. Picks up a sub, but it doesn't matter. The red team going to be holding strong. Back and forth we go. What does this break look like for the Turtles? So far, they're just waiting for each other. It's going to be a 4-pronged attack from the front, but the Semtex is too good. The 1 nade comes on in. Amir gets the first one. Shots in the second, but he can't do it. Sin in the point, though. 2 do fall for the Menaces right now. Sin reloads his weapon. Not enough to get it over the line, and that's going to be the wipe, though. The teams are there. The nades are good. Kaizen, what can you do on this rebreak so far? Sliding on through. Gets the first one. 360 basically has to do it to get that one. But the Hefty Turtles, they've been able to break on into this hill and do a good job of holding as well as Amir is still here. Amir is still cooking. But he finally gets shut down. And a very back and forth game so far in this HP. Honestly, this is probably going to come down to the last P4. Maybe even potentially a 4th rotation to this P1. We'll see if that's the case so far. Clutch, top office right now. Does he read the pressure from Platt so far? It looks like he will. Shots are in, but they're sloppy through the wall. He's not able to finish that player, but finally able to do so. Amir and Squirt on the time, but they're getting out-pressured right now from Platt, from Tin, but they do win an important one in Tin, so that's going to be the pinch on in. Clutch doing what he can, or sorry, Sin doing what he can on the overextension. He does get insta-traded, though. But Clutch is there, top Platt, gets 1. Shots in the back, turned at the worst possible moment, and this has just been a scrap fest on this P3. Nobody really able to get a ton of time so far. And the Hefty Turtles, they cannot win it on this hill, so they're going to have to rotate here. And it's been the Cul-De-Sac Menaces on this P4. They've been early on this hill both times so far. We'll see what it looks like 3rd time around. If they're able to rotate first, and it's really just going to be Sin on this overextension. Has shots in this player, but surely going to get traded. But it looks like no. Nobody there to trade him as of yet. And this player on new. Oh, he wins it. Strizzy. Huge win for him to find. Early time will go their way, but this is anything but a clean setup so far. 5 points separating these teams. It's going to come down to the wire. Kaizen going to be trying on in with his teammate, losing bodies around him. Gets 1, but not able to get the second one. And now the spawn outs are in full effect. Hooligan trades back 1. And making it mixy for him, making it scrappy. Hooligan for 2. Doing what he can for the Menaces, but they're all pushing from boat side. Not the most ideal push, but it might not matter. Hefty Turtles do shut them down, though, so maybe it did. 10 seconds is all it's going to take for the Hefty Turtles to win this map number 1. We'll see if they can do it. Sin strikes on in with the first one. Second one falls. Third as well. All down to a Veil, and he's going to fall as well. 5 seconds is all that's going to happen, but the split spawns, or the spawns outs, are going to happen right now. They have to flood the hill. 3 seconds left. Nothing they can really do. They just have to fly at the point. They're able to get a couple, but how long can they hang on? Amir sliding, dipping, dodging, doing what he can to try and get this last player off the point, but they're buying so much time on this final hill. They have to stay alive, and I mean, Amir just can't find this player. P1 is going to pop, and my prediction came true. We'll see if they can get it over the line. 2:49 in the time. Sid just has to win one more gunfight, and he's able to get it with the help of his team. What an ending to that map number 1. Oh my goodness, guys. 250, 202. I need some water after that one. What a close map number 1. And I mean, you know, it did come all the way down to that last P1. I really thought the Hefty Turtles were able to close it out on that rock once they got that 4 dead, but just incredible resistance to contest that hill all the way down to 0 seconds on the new hill pop. They did a great job, and I mean, look at the scoreboards too. Like, everybody popping off, just about even for the Hefty Turtles. 30 bombs across the board. That's just a sign of great teamwork. And I mean, you know, 4,000 damage from a Veil, 35 from him. Just couldn't get it quite over the line in the end. Man, what a map number 1. And I mean, guys, if you liked Hacienda, you know, we heard you liked Hacienda, so we add some Hacienda to your Hacienda, and you know, we're getting some more Hacienda as we load on in. Or not load on in, but we're going to be going on in to Hacienda map number 2, guys. That was a close affair. And I already forgot the score of map number 1. I usually try and remember it, but I believe it was 205 or something like that. Somebody in chat can let me know. I will update my graphic here in a second. You guys will see that here in a minute, or about 30 seconds or so. But man, what a map number 1. Jeez. Oh, water is your friend, guys. And it looks like we're not wasting any time. We're loading into map number 2 right away. They're not effing around, guys. It's going to be Hacienda SND, and I didn't even really get a chance to talk about it beforehand, as we're already loading on in, but I mean, Hefty Turtles, they do win map number 1. You know, I did predict them to win that one. We'll see what they can do in this SND. To be honest, this Cul-De-Sac Menaces team, I think they need to win this SND. Not just to win this series, but to take it to at least the distance. Excuse me. We'll see if they're able to win this one. I think this is a must-win for them. I mean, the Turtles, they're in Respawn, they look pretty great, I'm not going to lie. Just the teamwork-wise, I mean, it seemed like the slaying was pretty even across the board. Nobody really super out-slaying on either type, just the teamwork for them on their breaks looked stellar so far, but we're not on hardpoint anymore. We're on SND. Squirt strikes first. He's going to get first blood. We'll see what Clutch can do. He's already through top middle. What timing does he get? I think he knows Kaizen's here. We'll see if he can get that freebie, and he will, and it's all down to a Veil. 1v4 already, first round, and he has to defuse. Good luck, buddy. We'll see if you can win this one. Should hear the reload from Clutch, so he's going to get a freebie here, but has 3 more members to find. We'll see if he can do it. I mean, they're really not giving him a whole lot to work with here. A Veil, I mean, at this point, you might as well, honestly, if you guys want to play streaks, or if you guys want to prevent them from getting streaks, you could just potentially walk off the map on Hacienda and prevent them from getting a couple of kills, but it will not matter here. His first round's bugged anyway, so I can understand why he went for it. What's up, James Jones Jr.? Also, how you doing? And guys, I didn't put the poll up in chat, but give me your, actually, I should probably make one real quick, honestly, while we transition to round number 2. I probably should have did this beforehand. Usually try and make the polls. I'll make one right now. Screw it. There you go. Bam. Poll in chat. Let me know who's going to win map number 2, guys. So far for the Turtles. So far, so good. Carrying that momentum from map number 1. They only lose 1 member in that first one. But it's going to be a fast B hit. We'll see if Sin reads the pressure, but the stun will guarantee that they are here, and he's not in the best spot to do so by him. Lonesome. Yeah, didn't love how he played that, as 2 will fall. 3v2 situation on the retake now. Will they read the pressure in time? Mir is here, but a Veil. Oh, no, a Veil loses that one. Thought he had him dead to rights. Kaizen last alive. In a 1v1 now. Just has to defend the bomb. We'll see what the retake looks like. Amir is already on site. Not sure he has any idea where Kaizen's playing toward. 2 ships passing in the night so far. We'll see what the timing looks like, as Amir should have a pretty good idea he's going to be playing from mid now that he hasn't seen him yet at all. We'll see if he can catch him out here. And it looks like Kaizen's going to be the one to win this 1v1. The timing works in his favor. And the Menaces, they're going to answer back with another one on the board now, tying things up here. We'll see if the Menaces can show us, you know, string a couple rounds together, show us some form in this search. I mean, they, you know, the map number 1, it was a close affair the entire time. You know, the slang was pretty even, but just a couple of crucial moments where they needed to not scam and not make some mistakes. They were making some important ones where they, you know, they just weren't making the best decisions on the holds, especially toward the end there. We'll see if they can make some adjustments in the search. That was a good offense from them. Kaizen clutching on up. We'll see if they can do more of the same here. It looks like it's going to be a B hit, but everybody super spread on the map so far from the Turtles. Kaizen just playing slow, waiting for this bomb to get planted. And it looks like it will be planted. He's going to spot a toe, and he's going to get the first blood as well. Are they going to read the pressure from Sin, though? Sin's already so far up in their base. But the numbers advantage will favor the Menaces right now, but Sin might have got a godlike timing. I mean, he's going to get one, but not able to get anything more than that, as all the Menaces are stacked toward middle. And Squirt's going to get overwhelmed here in a second, all down to Clutch, and Clutch is not in the best position. All the way back toward Lambo. And Bomb is down right in front of B. Not the best position for him to go collect that one. He might get a freebie here, but no, the shoulder is too good. And, oh, just hold that thought for a second. Maybe an overchow there, but the bait and switch is good. The trade will come on in. Yo, Chris, I appreciate the bits as well, guys. I appreciate you guys in chat hanging out as well. W, Chris in chat. W follows everybody as well that's coming out. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hefty Turtles. They're going to answer back or excuse me, Cul-De-Sac. Going to answer back, or not answer back. They're going to string 2 together. Sorry, I'm discombobulated. I see biddies and my thoughts are to the wind. The Cul-De-Sac Menaces are going to string 2 together there. So that was an important defense to find. And it was all, you know, Kaizen getting that first blood. He saw a foot, got first blood, and the bomb down, dropped early. Great round out of them, as they're going to be back on the offense, putting pressure toward this top closed area early. We'll see what the push looks like. As first blood's going to be going the way of the Turtles, but an equalizer already off the break. We'll see if they can answer back. Is already a 2v3 situation. They're going to have to retake this bomb site toward A. We'll see what the timing looks like. Sin might be able to get a great one right now if he spots this player. Shots are in, and they're good. Sin even gets tags on the second one as well. We'll see what this timing looks like as Clutch not in the best position right now. Tags on in, but Sin is there for the trade. But Sin gets taken care of. Now Clutch. Let's see if you can live up to your name right now. 1v2 situation. The Menaces have picked up the bomb. We'll see if they rotate. All the timing is horrible for the Menaces, but they do get behind cover just in time. And Avail, oh my god. One more shot would have done it there. We'll see if they can do anything, as they got to be careful not to die on this A bomb site, but it looks like it will be planted now. Clutch taking a route, and I do like this route. He's doing it quickly as well. He's got to be careful here not to get insta-killed off this pinch, and it looks like Avail watching the pinch. Smart route, but it's just red. Would have liked to see Clutch maybe play a little faster, but I understand. He did play it about as fast as he possibly could have. Nothing he could really do there. Honestly, potentially, even if he just played top secret. I know I have Codcaster and X-Ray, but just playing top secret there, just watching the bomb, potentially could have ended up winning that one. The same way that Sin was able to get the first bomb planter on that A zone. Or on that A side, excuse me. But they weren't able to do it. And so far, so good for the Menaces. Looking better in this SMD. 3 in a row for them. Strizzy on a 3 streak as well. Vale on a 2. We'll see if this RC car comes into play, if he's able to gain it here. So far, it's going to be on A hit so for the Hefty Turtles. Outer fence being where Strizzy is going to activate. Shots are in. Oh, sloppy, but he's able to get it done. Surely gets traded here. The movement, not good enough. All left to Kaizen now. 1v2 situation. Nade's going to land. Shots are going to land. But he's not dead yet. Still alive and kicking. We'll see what this clutch looks like from him, as it's the exact Uno reverse from last round. Instead of Clutch, it's Kaizen this time. We'll see if he's able to do it. SMG in hand. Both of these players playing close to the bomb area. This is definitely winnable. He just needs to find a timing on one here, and it might collapse the whole setup. Setup is decent, though. I like this spot from Squirt as well. Doing a decent job, but a freebie given. Backs returned. Amir not aware of his presence being shot there, but it won't matter. Kaizen falls. And the Turtles will win the numbers advantage there. And they'll stop the momentum from building too much in this search and destroy as they'll answer back within a round now. And that was an important offense for them to find. If they lost that one, down 4-1 is definitely not a great look. We'll see if Turtles can start to get the ball rolling in this S&D. It's really just been the first one. They finally get another one on the board. If they can win this defense, it's still anybody's game. We'll see what Cul-De-Sac Menaces have up their sleeve on this offense. Honestly, typically, I don't love going toward B too much, but it looks like they're going to mix things up. They might have read my thoughts here. We'll see. Long Squirt going to be overwhelmed here in a second. The nade's going to land a great one as well. Strizzy and Avail combine on in for 2 this round so far. No answer back as of yet as both of these players toward the Turtles on the B zone. They could just go A if they want to, but they're getting aggressive toward this B zone. They're trying to overwhelm with the numbers, and it works out for them. All left to Amir. Let's see how elite you can be on the TV. If there were 3 alive, he would need to get 3, but there's 4, unfortunately for him. The rhyme doesn't work. And he's just getting lost. He's all the way on the other side of the map. I'm not too sure if he's even going to try and clutch up this round. We'll see if he just plays for exits here. As all 4 members just watching open. And each side of the bomb, respectively. And looks like Amir just chilling. Not electing to do too much here. Emoting even. And this will be another round for the Menaces, putting themselves 4-2 now. And the ball's now in the Turtles' court. What can you do now? You did a good job in that previous round, but it seems like it's kind of slipping through your fingertips. The offensive pushes have looked great from the Menaces. And shout out to Form as well, rating with the party at 10. I appreciate you, man. W Caster, W. I'm assuming it was a 3-0 for the Cumberland boys, if you're already here. Probably was. I had to dip on out, but... Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to update the map count as well in chat, my guys. Cul-De-Sac Menaces are down 1-0. Hefty Turtles took the first map in a pretty close fashion as well. Let me fix that real quick before I forget. Turtles are up 1-0. This is going to be the playoffs as well. Round number 1. Let me update that for you guys as well. And so far, the Menaces are striking back in this S&D, map number 2 so far. They're looking like the better team in this search. We'll see if they can get it across the line and tie up our series here. And Bomb's going to make it its way toward A so far. Hooligan getting overwhelmed. He gets the first one as well. Dips on through with his life, playing it so well so far. Numbers advantage toward the Menaces so far. This player got all the way through their spawn. I don't think they realize it yet, but another one's going to fall as well for the Turtles. 2v4 situation. What can Amir do? He has the bomb. 45 seconds to work with. He'll get a pick for free there, but it's going to have to be more than that. What can Clutch do? Clutch is up. Numbers advantage gone for the Menaces now. 2v2 situation. And Amir already on the B site, planting it as well. This might be a blunder from the Menaces here. We'll see if this round collapses for them. Or if Hooligan and Kaizen can clutch on up here. See what this retake looks like. It's going to be both players pinching from opposite angles. Kaizen just kind of waiting for some info. Doesn't know if these players are office or if they're playing from sight. And just waiting for Hooligan to get in a position to activate right here. But they're running out of time for this clutch up. 20 seconds left. What can they even do in this situation? Hooligan gets picked first. All up to Kaizen. He's been great in the search so far. He's going to have to be immaculate. Gets the first one. Shots on the second one, and he rips him off the bomb. 3 streak for him. Clutches up for Menaces. 9-4 on Kaizen. This SND, he's looked insane. They're going to be on map point now. What a round from Kaizen there. And I mean, to be honest, you know, it was kind of a sloppy one from the Menaces there. They get the first 2 picks. And then, you know, not the best setups from their players. They both lose individual 1v1s with no chance of a trade. So they allow that clutch to be possible. But, yeah, I mean, Kaizen, just too clutch for his own good. I mean, gets them on map point. In the 1v2 situation, and the gunny on the second one as well was great. Just rips him off the bomb heady. As now Hefty Turtles backs against the wall. They're going to have to win 4 in a row here to pull this map off. And only one more for the Menaces. We'll see if they're able to do it. It's going to be top mid aggression so far. Hooligan tag down low, and the rocket is in for all 4 members from the Hefty Turtles, getting aggressive toward this area of the map. They get the first one, and they're going to dip on out with that one. They say thank you very much. Get that pick in their coffers, and they'll tip their hat and walk away. We'll see if they can clutch on up. It's going to be a, you know, a long road, but it starts here. But players are falling. As I say that, Clutch able to get the equalizer, so 2v2 situation. We'll see what the push looks like from the Menaces. As I mean, Hefty Turtles, the opening strat may not work out in their favor in this one. A similar situation to the last round, albeit not as dire, but Kaizen working toward this B zone, and Squirt's going to get a freebie as well. Strizzy on the top office, back turned. He's going to die. So now the Clutch man, the master on your screen, Kaizen 10-4 on a 4 streak this round. We'll see if he can 1v2 Clutch for the map here. Because both of these players from the Turtles as well, they're playing pretty separate as well. They're just trying to make sure to clear out angles, but nobody's going to be able to get the trade if they're not careful here, and the shots are not good enough. Clutch gets ripped right there. Some sloppy shots. He's making him pay. Kaizen now just on a 1v1. What can he do? He has the bomb checks as well. He's got to get the timing. He doesn't even need to chow this player. Just needs to play the timing. He's got to be careful here. He's going to slither on out as well. Squirt, you got to check. You got to chase this player. You got to get this kill before you defuse, or the round is just going to be over. Kaizen slipping, dipping, diving, dodging, and he should have this in his coffers. The player not defusing the bomb. Doesn't even matter what Kaizen does at this point. He's going to clutch in the same way he did last time. 1v2, and the Menaces are going to get it done. And a convincing map number 2 as well, 6-2. What an answer back from the Menaces there. Looking like the better team in the Cul-De-Sac on the SND. We'll see if they can transfer that momentum now to this map number 3. Let me update my score for you guys, you lovely ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, to be honest, that map number 1 was an incredibly close affair. It just came down to a couple of, you know, maybe just mistakes from the Menaces as well. And they seem to be, you know, aware of it as well. You know, they come in this S&D, they look like the better team. They look like their strategies were, I mean, you know, they did clutch up in some situations, but even their offensive strategies, they look more coordinated. They look like they were definitely more, I don't even know, just confident, I guess you'd say, in their play calls. And it seemed to be working out for them in this match. And oh my God, we're already starting map 3, guys. I can't even talk. These guys are just, they're so ready for these maps. I'll pull up the maps and modes. This is how the series has played out so far. And I believe, I'm not super sure on the score for map number 1. It was around 205, but it was, I mean, it was about a 30 to 40 point game in that map number 1. It came down to the very end, though. I believe it might be a little bit wrong on that, so, you know, apologies if that is wrong. But 6-2, for sure, the right score there. You guys just saw it. I mean, they bounced back, and they bounced back with a vengeance. And we're heading to Hacienda yet again for a 3rd time around. We'll see if these teams are acclimated to this map yet, and if they're able to get something done. As we'll load on in here, let me fix my map count yet again. I keep forgetting to do that, but it's kind of annoying. I wish I wish Codcaster worked, but I mean, hey, we're here. And they're not even switching sides, so I don't have to fix my graphic at all. So far, so good for the Menaces, though, already. Last alive Clutch on this opening break. We'll see if he's able to do anything. He does get a trade, surely, here. Some sloppy shots, but he will get it done in the end. We'll see if it even mattered. Hooligan patrolling his top off as he knows that there's a player up here, but he elects to go to the point, contest it for now. AR in hand, he's going to get it done as well. And now, yeah, Clutch, last alive yet again, hasn't really been able to activate at all this round. He's only able to get that one. And I mean, his teammates are just falling around him, but he finally does make a play, and he makes it work out. Hooligan, the last alive on the point, gets the first one. We'll see if he can slow down this push, excuse me. And so far, not able to do it, as Clutch already going for spawn kills. Get some tags on one, but he has to be careful shooting in the back right now, as Kaizen should get a freebie, and he will. But that's going to be a 3-stack toward this B zone. It's going to go by so very quickly right now. Amir gets his teammates trade here. Surely in a second. Has a 1v1 versus Kaizen, but he loses it. That's going to be clear. It's toward the B zone as well. Clutch does end up getting the trade. He's actually 5-0 so far. Hasn't even died yet. Actually, I think that's wrong, because the Hellstorm missile progress is definitely not quite there. So I think the scoreboard's wrong, but doing a great job in this opening round, as he's up to 6 right now, and that's going to be B progress, coming a long way as well. 2 ticks toward this zone. And they should get this one done here in a second. Stun over the top might be enough to hold them off for now, to slow them down, but the train of pain is coming. 2 players make it all 3 toward this B zone, and this should be B done and dusted, unless Strizzy has something to say about it. But a short-lived effort from Strizzy here. Hooligan checking his corners and checking them well. Tag down low, but the trade is on in. We'll see what they're able to do here on this A zone. They're already stacking it, guys. I mean, look at this. They have positioning toward their top office. They have 1 player watching the hall and 1 player on the point, but that player on the point's gonna die. Squirt gets an important one as well. He should probably just patrol this area. I like this play out of him, but he will fall. Still weak from that previous engagement. But the slang is going to be favoring the Turtles now. 9v5, and they have a minute and a half to play with as well. Sin going to get a freebie, getting that player that jumped over the top. But Avail does get 2, so that might slow things down, but they only have 3 lives to work with. No more respawns as well. They got to be perfect from here on out. We'll see if they're able to do it, as Amir's going to go for the overextension. Avail meets him with that gunfire over the top. A barrage of bullets will take him down. 4v2, though. And Long Squirt gets another one as well. I believe it's just Avail last alive for his team. Actually, Hooligan's still alive, so Codcaster's messed up for me. So 2v4 situation. And the Hooligan's going to get shoot 2 in the back. Avail, does he chime on in? As I think it might just be up to Squirt last alive for the Hefty Turtles. And I actually don't know who won that round, because I think they're both alive. What just happened? What? Okay. It says Hefty Turtles won the round, but I'm pretty sure it was either Avail or Hooligan. I think it was Hooligan still alive toward bottom line. I'm not sure if that's a bug or what just happened there. We're gonna have to go to a replay on that maybe here. I'm not sure what that was. I'm just gonna go based on what the game's telling me for now. I mean, Hefty Turtles says they won the round, so that's what I'm gonna go with for now. We'll see if the players... I'm curious if that's mentioned in the text chat at all, because I'm pretty sure Hooligan was still alive, unless I'm tripping, guys. I'm pretty sure he was still alive bottom line there at the end, and they had plenty of time, so... Maybe COD's just a great game. Who knows? We'll see what the aggression looks like, and it's going to be toward B for the Cul-De-Sac Menaces. Trophy on in, but it might not matter as Sin's getting aggressive early and a team nade coming out. Not what you like to see from the Menaces. Avail chucks a Kobe, but it's going to brick. And that's going to put them in a pretty tough situation. Trap back in their lobby. Clutch equalizes as well. 3v3 situation off a spawn, but they'll clean up Clutch, and that'll give them a little bit of space to work with. But Avail trying to figure out how to get out of the map, and looks like Squirt's going to show him. Back to the respawn screen. Strizzy on the overextension gets 1. He's going to dip out with his life as well. Nade over the top. Should potentially land here. Hooligan has 1 in front of him. He's not going to find it. The overextension is on in, though, from number 4, but he is dealt with. Hench on in on this hill, taking a half of progress so far. Squirt's able to get 1. And Clutch able to get another one, as well as that timing on Strizzy doesn't work out in his favor. Nothing he could do about that. Just Call of Duty timing at its finest. And this has been a great hold from the Turtles. I thought maybe the Menaces were going to be able to get out of their spawn. You know, the A push looked promising, but it's been an iron grip other than that one wave that they were able to lose. And they're running out of time, too. 20 seconds as well. They're going to stop the clock on A, but will it be enough progress for now? We'll see if Clutch has anything to say about it. Shot should be on in here in a second. He spots the player in the corner. Now the clock will resume. And this is going to be the worst thing for the Menaces right now. They have to touch this time, as they're not able to really get any progress toward A as of yet. They've just been running into the blue wall so far. That has been the Turtles. Strizzy over the top's going to stop it with 6 seconds left, and B is on the cards as well. They're splitting their efforts. This might not work out. They're going to have to win all the gunfights, and they're just, yeah, too split, too indecisive on where they want to go. They're just desperate to try and stop the clock at this point. 3 seconds left. Avail and Co. What can you do? It's just going to be Kaizen on the A zone with 2 seconds left. Can he win an important one and stay alive? And it looks like the answer is a resounding no. 2-0 for the Turtles, or, well, I don't know what you guys want to call round number 1, but Turtles definitely win the second one. That's all I know. And they looked good in that round as well. Controlling it really from start to finish. Wasn't too terribly close, as the life lead was firmly in their grasp the entire time. And Cul-De-Sac Menaces, they got to wake up in this round number 3, or they're facing the barrel of the 3-0 in control here. We'll see if they're able to, you know, step up to the task. As I mean, it's been Squirt. 27. The man on your screen right now. hard carrying in this control so far, just getting every kill on the overextension, it would seem. We'll see if he continues this momentum. And it looks like no. Caster's Curse comes out immediately. My bad. My bad, Squirt. It is what it is. 2 dead in the feed for the turtle so far. Sin can't find the other one as well. Amir's there for the trade. A little laggy, though. Well, I'm not sure what... Is this... This might have been Amir that was lagging on 400 ping earlier, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's just the server. What is going on? The laggiest of servers for Call of Duty right now. We'll see if... hopefully that gets fixed. Hopefully we don't have to restart here. Avail cleans one on the A point. One apiece so far, as it's just Squirt on the overextension toward B zone. Everybody else trapped back in their spawn. Strizzy loses an important one, though, on the overextension. So that'll give some space for Hefty Turtles to work with. And yeah, all down to Hooligan now. That'll give them a lot of space to work with. Maybe they can get out of the spawn trap that they were in. Could potentially be on the cards for them. Hooligan has a teammate right on top of him as well. And they're going to double swing this point. Beautiful teamwork from them. Strizzy. And it looks like everybody, actually, from the Menaces right now on this A zone. They're kind of trapped like fish in a barrel. Not the best setup from them. They triple-chowed the point, but that allowed them to get collapsed on. As now just Strizzy, yeah, left bottom line. He should get a freebie on Clutch, though, on the spawn kill positioning, but everybody toward this B zone so far. It's going to be up to Kaizen and crew. What can you do? And they're going to get 2 as well. It's clearing the B zone. And it's just going to be... This man on your screen, the MVP for map number 3, Squirt on your screen, stopping the clock toward A, but he's going to elect to get off. I mean, I like this play from him, just waiting for his teammates to get some positioning before he decides to strike, and he's able to get 1. Will this be enough so far as Hooligan's there for the insta-trade, but trades are coming on in. The kill feed has been pinstriped this whole round so far, but Hefty Turtles really haven't been able to get a ton of progress toward either of these zones so far, and they're running out of time to do so. 15 seconds left. And yeah, Strizzy, he's doing what he can on these spawn kills. He's just been killing them off the point on this overextension. 10 seconds left is all it's going to be. Can the Hefty Turtles clutch on up in this round number 3? Progress toward A. It's going to be about a tick so far. We'll see if they can do anything. Is Clutch watching over the top, but he's going to let that player dive on into the point. Turns at the worst possible moment to do so. And yes, Squirt left on the hill by his lonesome. And that should be the round for the Menaces so far. I don't think anybody from the Turtles can touch so far. So, I mean, that's a good one for them to find. It has to start here if it starts anywhere. But they're going to be back on the offense here. They're going to have to win this one to send us to round number 5. And we'll see if they're able to do so. Haven't had the best luck on offense so far. Albeit that one round did come down to a 1v1. And they got quite a bit of progress as well, so we'll see if they're up to the task. Actually, I believe that was the Hefty Turtles on the offense there that won the round number 1. I digress. Doesn't matter. They're going to need to win it regardless. Yeah, and the slang has been pretty even across the board, but, you know, a couple of players negative for sure on the side of Menaces. Strizzy having a great map, but it's been the man, Squirt, on your screen right now, 27-11, doing most of the heavy lifting in the slang department from the Turtles. Having an incredible map. We'll see if his form continues, but he's going to be first-blooded, so maybe not the best first look from him. Avail doing what he can on the overextension, runs through mid, and that should clear the path toward B as his teammates win gunfights as well in the transition. And Amir tries to get there, but he cuts through mid-map. A little greedy, potentially gets pre-aimed, and he will fall. So now, I mean, everybody pinned in their space except for Squirt right now. Rips the wig off 1. Can he do anything else? Pinstriped in the kill feed. Just left to number 6, Kaizen on the hill. And he should get this freebie, and he will. Trying to live as well. Shots on him, but not quite enough. The tags were too good from the Hefty Turtles there. And this has been a rough opening start from the Menaces, only able to get 1 tick toward this B zone, but it's been a scrappy one at that. We'll see if this round comes down to the time limit, as the life lead, very fragile from the Menaces for now. So far, so good, though. Wow. Huge win there. Clutch gets taken down. That'll give them some map positioning to work with. Avail patrolling this top office position. This is the most important position he could be on this map right now. We'll see if he's able to hold it. And it Looks like just barely able to hold it. Some sloppy shots, but he does get it done. And that's going to be all dead for the side of Turtles. This is going to be Spawn Trap Central now. We'll see if they can get the important kills in transition. Honestly, I would like to see them maybe potentially go towards this A zone and start the progress on that, but they are going to finish B, so they, secure the B zone for now. Make sure they get that minute extension in before they do anything. And I mean, they have the life lead, so why not? Strizzy gets one. Can he get a second one? The hip fire is disgusting there. He somehow wins that one. Strizzy for 2 there, and they're picking up the pieces on the overextension as well. It's going to be a hard-fought battle for Hefty Turtles to find their way back into this one. Only 8 lives remaining, and make it 7 now. It's not impossible, but it's going to have to be a great effort from them to bring this round back from the brink. Amir starts off with 1, and it starts somewhere, but only 6 now. Make it 5 as they're... I mean, it's probably going to come down to time here at the end. I mean, they're going to have to hold on for a minute. I mean, the lives are just depleting so rapidly right now. But hang on a second. Hold the phone, folks. 5-11. They get some map positioning. It's not quite over, but it's going to have to be perfect from here on out. Now, no respawns at all remaining. Squirt playing the well. Gets a stun on in, but he will fall, as well as his teammate. 50 seconds left, and this round is all but over. Last one alive, Sin, and we are going to be heading to this round number 5. Honestly, Sin, if you want to, just play your, go run it Hill. Don't give them this tick. He's going to give them one. I don't know what he's waiting for. He needs to make sure they don't get this tick of progress. Actually, I think they have defense regardless, but just don't give him the tick. And it looks like he will, so barely at the end they're able to stop that second one. But I would have liked to see him just run at the point and let them kill him, to be honest. Not sure if it'll end up mattering. I'm not as in the know-how of the ticks as these players are, I'm sure, but... would have liked to see him make him do that. Maybe 2 ticks off the board potentially from them, but it might not matter here. We'll see what side they're on, as I think the Turtles should be on the defense, but I'm not 100% on that. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah, it looks like Hefty Turtles are defending though, so didn't end up mattering in the end. I think they probably knew that anyway, so what do I know? Who's out here counting ticks and control when they're not playing? Am I right? Not me. Clearly. So back on the offense, Cul-De-Sac, Menaces, round number 5. They just won an offense that round, and pretty convincing as well. We'll see if they can repeat that same performance. So far, so good. First blood goes their direction. And Avail already in their spawn. Look at this aggressive route from him off of spawn. Playing this pillar as well, but Squirt's going to spot him. He's got to spot his shoulder. The tags are on in, and yeah, maybe not the best positioning to play the spawn kills from Avail there. So far, 3 apiece, and Hooligan starting to activate in this control late in this game. He gets another one. No, not quite. Still weak from that previous engagement, and he'll get dropped. As Kaizen's going to be on the point, has a player watching over him as well as a trophy. They're going to get the first one, and Sid's going to get the kill on the overextension. Might make it a double here, and he will. We'll see if the route man gets paid. It's going to be Avail on your screen, gets the first one. Shots on in on the second, but not quite enough to finish that player. And it looks like B is going to be on the cards. It's all the players. No more overextensions from the Menaces. They are straight up just gunfighting to try and win this B zone from the front. They're running into the blender. That's going to be 3 dead as well. Just Avail, the route man. At least seems like every life overextending to try and get something done. He gets tagged down to 9 HP, and he surely will get traded, and he will. This has been not the best opening strat from the Menaces so far. Yeah, Mir, you are lagging, my guy. You need to get that internet checked out. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's just Codcaster. I don't know. But either way, Menaces got to get something going, and got to get something going soon. Only 20 seconds remain in this round. And that's not the start you wanted. It's going to be Strizzy and Hooligan on this A zone, on the overextension. They're double stacking it, but the pressure is going to be mounting. What can they even do? Really, not a whole lot so far. Just the split effort, the indecision on which side to go to has been costing Menaces, as well as just the slaying. They have not slayed as well as the previous round. We'll see if they can get anything done so far. Clutch on the wraparound, has all 3 in front of him, runs out of ammo, but it might not matter. Oh, maybe it does. A team kill comes out with the last bullet of that pistol. 7 seconds left, 1v1 on the point, and he's going to jump right over him. He's not going to spot him as well. Kaizen doing what he can to bring this round back from the edge of defeat here. And the stack is on in. This should be B, done and dusted. We'll see if Clutch has anything to say about it, and he won't. So the minute extension on in, 9 plays 7. This round was all but over. But the team kill might be costly. We'll find out if it is. Sin for top office loses an important one. Kaizen activating in this round, doing everything he can for the Menaces to try and take this map number 3. We'll see if he's able to do it. Pressure toward Platt as another one's going to fall. 6 plays 6. This is still anyone's game. Tons of time to play with here. And the rest of Hefty Turtles, they're all off spawn. Sin's going to get caught in transition. The Straggler is going to die. Squirt gets 1 on the point, so 5v5. The respawns are not left at all for the Turtles now, as 5v3 might be a 5v2. No, not quite enough. We'll see if the trade comes out from this player as well on the point. Just stacking it for now. Clutch just checking the corners. Can't seem to find it. Avail's going to get 1 as well, and now just down to Clutch and Amir. 2v4 situation. Clutch gets 1. He's going to need to stay alive here. It's the most important life of the entire game. Pistol's not quite enough. Amir falls as well. Menaces. They will clutch up in this control, and they will take it, and take it in reverse sweep fashion. What composure out of them. And I mean, Kaizen, you could thank him for that one as well. Wins the most important gunfight, as well as maybe the team kill being costly as well. I believe that was Clutch with the pistol as well. Runs out of bullets. Gets an unfortunate team kill. He might have died anyway, but I mean, that team kill caused them to get the B zone, and they transitioned that beautifully into that A. And I mean, look at that, 5,000 damage from Squirt, but it just wasn't enough. Just the clutch factor, too strong there. They're going to take it now as well. The Cul-De-Sacs. They might be taking this series as well. They seem to have started to heat up here. 2-1 now. My goodness. And let me update the graphics for you guys, but what a round, what a game of control. And I mean, to be honest, I still don't know what happened on that round number 1. It looked like the game just broke. And because I'm pretty sure there was still a player alive from Menaces in that round number 1. I'll have to go back and rewatch that, but even cheese aside, Menaces are going to pull that one out. And we'll take a look at the maps and modes for this series. We're going to be heading into Skyline Hardpoint up next. We're done with Hacienda finally. So, going to be a bang out HP. And the guns, I mean, they're still hot for the Turtles, but just the composure and the ice that the Menaces have showed, this might be theirs in 4. We'll find out here in a second, guys. I mean, what a map of control there. That might have been one of the best ones I've casted all year, to be honest. Incredibly close. We'll see if they're up to the task so far, guys. I mean, this has been an incredible series. I'll put a poll in chat here in a second on who you guys think is going to win map number 4. Because I don't know at this point, to be honest. It's going to be a tough... I mean, you know, the Turtles, they won map number 1. You know, it wasn't convincing. But it was, you know, they did end up winning it, and they had looked good on the breaks as well. So, I mean, you know, if Skyline's up next, this is definitely a map where you got to break some hills. And usually, you know, the teams that are good at breaking, they thrive on this type of chaos, the chaotic-ass map. You know, I mean, it is what it is, right? So, let me put the poll in chat. Polls in chat for map number 4, guys. Get your votes in. Who you guys think is going to win this one? Because, honestly, I have no idea. If I'm sticking with my predictions for map 5, then I think I have to take the Turtles in this one, but I'm not sure if they're going to win it now after, you know, watching a couple of these, but it should be close nonetheless. Nonetheless. Something like that. My goodness. Let me get some water. Jesus. Oh, man. Yeah, breakers break. Yep. I mean, it sucks. Hopefully the Turtles can lock in. If you're a Turtles fan in chat, hopefully your team can clutch up, because the ice has been, you know, the Menaces' way this whole series, it would seem, in the SND as well as that control. I mean, even in that hard point, it came down to the wire. We'll see if they can clutch up in this map number 4. Excuse me. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, man. Let me fix the map count. Did I switch sides? Hold on. Before I switch map count, let me make sure they're on the right side. Looks like they are going to be on the correct sides on your screen, and for me as well. Let me update the map count for you guys in chat as well. Kaizen's going to lose an important one in kitchen. 1 for 1 so far. 2 for 2 make it now. Early time is going to be going blue, though. The rotations are going to favor the Menaces as they spawn on the preferred side. Seeing some sloppy shots. Isn't going to get it done as well. So the break is on in with the Menaces, and they look poised to maybe potentially take this P1 as well as hold for P2. But as I say that, you know, Caster's Curse immediate and in full effect. 4 dead for the Menaces. We'll see if the Turtles can break on through. Excuse me. Apologies, guys, if my voice. I think I'm starting to get sick as well, so a little congested here. It's a little hard for me to keep up with all that's going on right now, but so far so good. For the Menaces, they're going to maintain this map positioning for P2 Hill here. Hooligan, some shots going over the top, and he's going to get help from his teammate. So they're going to maintain spawns for now, excuse me. And they looked good so far, holding spawns for P2 this entire time. Hooligan should get overwhelmed here in a second. Has a Veil to help him out in the back. But look at this route from Sin. He should get a free 2-piece here, and he will. The route man gets paid. Looking like Dylan Envoy with these routes. A third one falls as well. Strizzy last alive in the hill. Gonna have to dip on out, but he cannot do it in time. So good break from the Turtles here as they, you know, the runaway freight train was starting to come out there from Menaces. They were able to string quite a bit of time together as well as breaking on into that P1. We'll see if the Turtles can lock in. The slang has been pretty even across the board, but just maybe favoring the Cul-De-Sacs in the teamwork aspect. But the hard point is where the Turtles thrived in those breaks. We'll see if they're able to do it so far, as Menaces are going to be here first. 4 wins an important one. Yeah, Veil stopped shooting. Thought his teammate was going to get that trade, but didn't end up working out that way. And nobody blocking the back grass as well, so they're going to spawn all the way in the back. Kaizen does pick up the lurker, or on the spawner, excuse me. And they should have grass spawns for now. 3 do fall. And time will be going red for now, so far, not the best break attempts from the Turtles. Even though they were gifted spawns, we'll see if that continues to hold true. Strizzy just holds an iron. And he's able to get a double there as well. Might be able to make it a triple. Oh, he's shooting dead. Oh my god, we're falling off the map. What's going on, Strizzy? Nerves, maybe, potentially there, in full effect, on display. As Hefty Turtles, they'll break on in, and they'll flip the spawns as well. So not the best time to die if you're the Menaces there. We'll see if they can push on through. Skyline, definitely a mixy map. You can definitely push on through pretty easily here if you can take a route. But that's going to be another 4 dead for the Menaces. Hefty Turtles, they're holding on strong to this map number 4. We'll see if they have what it takes to get us to a map number 5. They've looked like the better hardpoint team, at least so far. We'll see if that holds true. The slang might be going red now, though, as they instantly break on through. Hooligan going to block the spawns as well. We'll see what Kaizen and Veil can do on the hill. Veil gets 1. Hooligan in the back's not going to read the pressure. He's watching top cat, but he has 3 different members to contend with here. He gets the first one. Not enough to get the second one. Yeah, the MVP for Turtles. 10-6 right now. We'll see if he can step up and drop a 40 bomb in this one. We'll see if he's up for the task. They're going to need him in this one. Veil gets 1. Reads the pressure from top, but he's going to be surrounded by blue arrows, and he will fall. Spawns are going to be favoring the Turtles for now, but we'll see if they can hold on to this time, as Hooligan has something to say about it. Flanking around. Might get a timing on one player here. He's going to have a freebie, but can he win the important second one here on the tub? No, stop shooting. But Kaizen's there, so the final 10 will go red, and we're just all left to a tie game after the first series of rotations. I wouldn't expect anything less after the map number 1 hardpoint to see how that one went. I mean, Sin, the route man for that P2 last time around, might be the route man yet again, but the timing doesn't work in his favor. This time it's Kaizen getting the better of him. And Kaizen somehow stays alive on this hill as well. He's doing what he can. Clutch tag down to 30 HP, but he will die. Kaizen on a 4 spree as well, doing everything in his power to try and stay alive on this hill. But he will finally fall, as that's going to be some good map positioning, some good map control for Cul-De-Sac Menaces. They have all of the Turtles pinned deep in their spawn, and they're blocking for new as well. This is going to be a tough breakout. I would like to see an underground route, honestly, from the Turtles at this point. They are going to be pinned pretty far back at this point. I mean, oh, Veil loses an important one there. Nice win from the AR from Clutch in the hill. And now the rotations. They're on. We'll see what Sin can do. He wins the first one. He's going to have a couple more arrows to deal with for this break, and he's going to win it. Turn, and not quite enough for the burn, but his teammates are there. Clutch chimes on in. And now just Strizzy left last alive on the onset of P2. We'll see if he can do anything. He gets a second one as well. Beautiful life from Strizzy. Not easy to do with the AR like that. 180s and gets that one as well. Hooligan runs out of bullets, but he's able to get it with the pistol. And just when I thought the Hefty Turtles were going to make a beautiful play to break on through the spawns, they get instantly broken. Cannot hold the setup for more than a couple of seconds. We'll see if they can re-break on in. So far, it's going to be 3 dead in the feed, all up to Squirt. Last alive. Can you do something massive? And he's going to get 1 here, potentially a second, but not quite enough, as Cul-De-Sac Menaces have held this P2 beautifully both times so far, really. It's the other hills where they've struggled. We'll see if that trend continues as we continue on this map. Early rotations are going to be fought over. Sin wins an important one. So that's going to make it so that Cul-De-Sac Menaces, they have to break on through here. Early time going blue. Sin not prepared for the jump down. Is going to die as well on the hill. Route Man gets paid from Strizzy. Surely, maybe he's going to be paid half the amount normally. So tags on in. Not able to finish that kill. Teammates are going to chime on in, help him on out, but hasn't really been able to do a whole lot from grass, and he will die as well. So that might flip the spawns if they're not careful from the red team. Look at the mini-map. Oh, looks like they are blessed, so they had to be careful there. Usually if you're the last member alive toward grass, you want to play your life a little bit more patiently there if you don't have map positioning, but it didn't end up mattering in the end. Avail has to reload here. He gets 1 more for his efforts, but just like that, Menaces are going to break on through, and they're going to push these players forward the side of Turtles all the way back toward Piano side. And we'll see if it ends up mattering as Avail rip and wig so far, 18 and 16. But just as I say that, Clutch able to get 2 in the feed, and this is going to be a double hit toward grass so far. Strizzy in the back wins 1. Gonna need some help from his teammates, but the trophy might be the only help he's gonna get. And Sin realizes he's not gonna win that gunfight with the sub at that range. Elects to take a route, and that's probably the wise decision. Shots on in bottom bed. Sin just playing with his food right here. Gets tags on in. Two do fall for both sides so far. Sin just chimes on in through the front. Able to get 1 on the tub, but the spawns are just too close from the Menaces. They've done a great job on this second rotation. We'll see if they can continue that progress so far. It's just been Strizzy in the back on the back table. I mean, there's nothing they could really do in that situation. That's such an annoying gunfight to take. Your shots have to be so precise, and even then, sometimes you don't get the best bullet reg. And look at where Kaizen is. He's pushed so far out. They have so much map control on this P4. This has been a solid hold from the Menaces so far. They basically 60'd this hill so far. You know, barring a late game break from Turtles there. I mean, Amir tried, but it's going to instantly die. So this is a great cushion they've allotted themselves here. It's about 70 or so points in the lead as we transition to our third and final rotation of hills. We'll see what it looks like so far. Kaizen's going to get a flank on through, but he can't win the first one. That would have been an important one for him to win. Sin by the chairs in the points, going to get 1, but instantly traded on out. Squirt doing what he can, gets 2 as well. It's just going to be left to Strizzy in hill, but we saw what this guy can do on a head glitch, and he's continuing that form so far. A 2-piece in trade from him. Playing his life so importantly right now. Make it a 3rd one. Might make it a 4th one. Strizzy heating up in this match. 7 spree for him. Make it 8. He's absolutely ripping and rolling on this heady. Almost a 9th one as well. Strizzy, 28 and 18. Talk about a performance from him. Holding the spawns, holding the time. He'll hold it all. Unbreakable, unshakable iron. 20 seconds for the victory for the Menaces. Heating up late in this match, and I mean, it's up to the Turtles. You gotta step up, and you gotta step up now. They have the spawns for P2. It's gonna have to be perfect, really, from here on out for the Turtles. If we're gonna see map number 5, we'll see if they're up for the task. Hooligan wins an important one, but insta-trade coming on through. The Hellstorm from Strizzy to try and break this hill. We'll see if it finds a home. Clutch is gonna get 2 off camera while this has been happening. Hellstorm missile doesn't find anything, so maybe a little bit of wasted time there on this break. I don't know if that's gonna matter a whole lot. Sin wins 1. That's gonna be 3 dead. Make it all 4. As the spawn outs are coming in. This is still not over. Turtles have held this P2 pretty well so far. The Hellstorm missile wasn't the best decision in my opinion, but we'll see if it ends up costing them in the end here. So far, so good from the Turtles. Hooligan trying to break on in. Able to get 1 with the pistol. Only 15 seconds left though, so they cannot win it on this P2. Hooligan, try as he might, will not break on in. We'll see what this P3 hold looks like from the Menaces so far as they're losing members all over the map right now. It's just number 6 in new. That's going to be Kaizen playing the Creddy corner, and it's going to pay off for him. He's going to get the first one. Not reading the pressure from the second, but he's slithering around, playing his life so well. And Avail's going to get a 2-piece in the back. and they're going to reclaim spawn, so it's going to have to be a team effort. A coordinated push now from the Turtles to try and clutch up in this map number 4. Excuse me. Make it all 4 dead, though. Hefty Turtles running into the blender. 5 seconds left. Can they even touch the point so far? It's really just going to be up to Sin. What can you do so far? 248. Make it 250 to 205. The Cul-De-Sac Menaces dominating in that late game. They're going to take it 250 to 205. And they'll take our series 3-1 here. And a late, you know, maybe they just need to warm up at map number 1. Because good ever since then. And this life from Strizzy, as well as that one back patio, that was an incredible performance from him, just playing his life so beautifully there. Gets an 8 streak before he dies, playing the hill, playing the spawns. It doesn't matter. Strizzy had an incredible map there. And they're going to take it as well. 3-1 here. Oh my goodness, guys. Great series from the Cul-De-Sac boys. And, you know, if you're the Hefty Turtles, you're going to fall here as well. Not the performance you would have liked to have in winners round number 1. We'll see if they can bounce back as well. We'll take a look at our map set one last time before we close out the stream here. It started off with the Turtles in map number 1. They're winning the map, you know, by about 30 to 40 points here. And then ever since then, the Cul-De-Sac boys, they have clutched up in that S&D as well as that control. That was the biggest map in the series, the swing mode. That's really what got them over the line for me. The control clutch was beautiful, and then they closed it out in emphatic fashion, going down early in that map 4 skyline, but they closed it out, and they're going to take it 3-1 here in your series. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me transition y'all back to me here. One more okay, my OBS ain't working. There we go. Now we're going to transition back to me. Excuse me. Yeah, guys, that was a great series. Congrats to the Cul-De-Sac Menaces. They're going to be moving on and playing in round numbers 2. I have the bracket as well. They're going to be playing the JC Twisters in round number 2. And honestly, the fact that they're not playing the Cabal Omega, you know, due to some forfeits, I believe, as well, might be a blessing in disguise as well, because that's going to be the 8th seed as well in their group as well. So they might have a good, decent shot of making it all the way to the winners finals here. We'll see what it looks like for them, as Hefty Turtles are going to fall as well. And I believe they're going to play TBK Esports in the losers bracket round number 1 as well. So be on the lookout for that one as well. The Hefty Turtles, they're not done yet. We'll see if they can clutch on up and make a losers bracket run. We'll see what happens with them. But guys, that's going to do it for me. Oh my goodness, my voice is it's not even my voice. I feel like I'm starting to get sick, guys. So I'm pretty congested. It's kind of tough to enunciate my words a little bit. But guys, that's gonna do it for me. Great series from both the teams. Shout out to the, you know, everybody that came out, all the follows in chat, as well as Big White for the biddies, Deform for the raid as well. I think Deform, right? Yeah. I'm lost in the sauce, guys. It is what it is, but that's gonna do it for me. Appreciate everybody that's coming out. Congrats to the teams, and I will see you guys later. Until next time. And shout out, I'm gonna go host the Real Invictus if you guys are still here. Shout out my fellow caster. He's a great guy. I don't know what exactly he's casting right now, but you know, go show him some love. I believe he's casting as another EGW or EWG playoff game as well for, I think it's Group B. So shout at him. Go show him some love.